Welcome back to my channel. So it has definitely been a minute since I've picked up my camera. I'm sorry. I've been extremely busy, but here I am. We're back. I have another review for you guys. I'm gonna be reviewing the Lazuli Label V-Seam 2.0 today. They had randomly dropped this out of nowhere and I saw the photos on Instagram and I immediately jumped to go order this because I was obsessed with the colors. I heard a lot of good things about the V-Seam, and so I really wanted to try it. I've only ever tried their Sculpt Scrunch collection. That sadly was not the collection for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it just doesn't fit me that well. So if they maybe made that in a smaller size or had a few minor tweaks to it, it would work for me. So I wanted to try this collection, see what the hype was about, and hopefully have a little bit better of luck with it. So we'll see. It has definitely been sitting around for a couple weeks now, just waiting to be reviewed and tried on. But again, I've just been so busy, so we're getting around to it now. I did not order any of the tops. They did not come out with any sports bras for this launch, unfortunately. I am a matching set girly and I love having my matching sports bra with the same material and same color as the bottoms, but they only had long sleeves and I'm not even sure if that was the same material as the bottoms. So I definitely don't like wearing long sleeves in the gym unless I'm wearing a jacket as a pump cover until I get too hot. That's all I'll wear. But even then, I live in Hawaii, so it doesn't get cold here. It's only really if it's rainy or something. So long sleeves are not really my vibe for the most part. Not saying I'll never wear them, but I just don't really gravitate towards them. So I didn't want to spend the money, but I did really want to try this V-Seam 2.0 leggings and shorts. It's like a biker short and then a legging. So let's just jump right into this review. I'm going to be reviewing everything with just this allllll plain white sports bra, so you can kind of see color comparisons, and then this won't change compared to the bottoms and stuff. So yeah, let's just hop right in. Okay, hopefully you can see me. The lighting's not crazy. Also, my boyfriend broke my mirror this morning, so I have absolutely no way to really see what I look like except for in the viewfinder of the camera. So I'm not even sure how these truly look on me. This is so unfortunate. But these are the biker shorts and they are a seamless material. It's a little bit thicker and itchier of a seamless material. It's very stretchy. It's just not super soft compared to, it's a little bit itchier than I would say Define material, but it's more comparison of Define Dynamic and Define Impact ranges in material, because it's not a seamless that's the allllll Amplify or something like that. I would say that's more of what the material is like. It's hard to explain, but I could probably just look at what it's made out of. It has this ribbing kind of contour detailing around it. This is the light bone gray color. It also has this ribbed band right here. There's no top elastic or anything in it. Can you see the little logo right here? And let me pop you down a little bit. Okay, hopefully you can kind of see the ribbing detailing on the side. And then this is the back. So it has this very low rise seam. That's a V-seam, which I thought was gonna be so flattering. And I do think it is flattering, but for me, I think it needs to come up a little bit higher. But as you can see, there's still a little bit of loose fabric right here in my upper glutes. And then there's just such a thick waistband right here. So I feel like it dips too low in the back for me. And then there's just like so much waistband that's just going up my entire back. And this is what the length of them looks like. It does have that ribbing that kind of goes around and goes under the glutes. I wouldn't necessarily say it does much to really lift the glutes. This contouring detail right here, stitching, whatever it is, it's just the material itself. It's a little bit more, so it has this band right here. It is a little bit tighter where this stitching is. The stitching is like, can you see? I don't know. It just makes it a little bit tighter wherever that stitching is right here. It's not digging into my legs or anything though. I will say I probably might get a wee bit of camel. I definitely get a bit of Barbie crotch. There's just a lot of extra fabric on me, and this is, I'm wearing extra small in all the bottoms that I got because I'm 105 pounds, 5'4", so there's definitely just a lot of extra fabric, and I could pull it down, I guess, but I don't think it would look that great. They just go so far down, which is not my personal preference of length, but that could be a full-length biker short. I don't know, I don't really like it going down that far. I definitely prefer my shorts up here a bit more, which then I guess creates a ton of extra fabric. So yeah. And this V-seam, so it pulls like fabric from the front to like come up the back, if that makes sense. So it kind of goes like that to like pull it up, and then it just makes it a bit more uncomfortable in the front area for my girl down there. So this is definitely not my favorite activewear. The waistband is also a bit like loose on me. It doesn't like really suck in, and I don't really feel like it's doing much for lower tummy control, if that's what you need, because it ends right here. So this whole lower stomach would be just exposed, not helping to be sucked in, if that makes sense. Because even I like a little bit of lower tummy control down here, and this just comes up really high for that. And then also it just comes off my waist a bit. So there's a little bit of looseness here. I get that extra fabric back here. The seam is just so low down on the glutes. It's not as flattering as it should be, I feel like. But then also pulling it up like this, it kind of makes the girl uncomfortable down there. This is like, sadly, probably a pass for me. I had high hopes. I thought the V-seam might be everything I would ever want in a legging, because it's seamless, it has that V in the back, it just looks super flattering for a lot of people, and it's just not for me. So, you know, this is why activewear is so individual and personalized per person, because if you have some longer glutes like me, or just like a smaller waist, or you don't have much in the upper glute area, this might not be something you like. So I'm gonna try on the other colors though, and the leggings, just to show you guys, and then I'll do a few close-ups. I do not like these leggings at all. These have even more material than the shorts did. Let me see. So I do like to pull my leggings up, but what's happening is like the back of the knee right here, can you see? It's like, it's not against my leg, like suctioning it. it's coming out of from behind it, you know? Is that not weird? It's not like nice and tight against my knee. So there's that. It has that same detailing that's just going under the glutes and stuff. The V-seam back here, which I think is just kind of cutting off my glutes a little bit, not accentuating them as much as they could be. The waistband is definitely still way loose on me, sadly. Like, I would pull this up and roll it down. There's just that much extra fabric. So it's definitely something you can do, but still it doesn't take away from the fact that this weird, almost feels like I need to pull them up more. This weird knee, back of the knee thing is happening. I'm just trying to get comfortable in them. Let me do a squat test in this color. The same color as the shorts, bone gray, and it's definitely uncomfortable, not only right here with all this extra fabric bunching up, but just from that seam being pulled up the back and the front area. So I'm really sad I spent so much money on these because they're not cheap. No activewear is cheap, so to get activewear that you don't love, also they have not the best return policy. You kind of have to just send it to the address. You have to write the address out and then I guess just hope that they'll accept the return and that it gets there. There's no return label or anything like that. So I don't even know if I can return it because it has been sitting around for a couple weeks just because I've been busy and haven't had time to review. So I'll have to look more into that and see if it's possible for me to return. I'll probably contact customer service. I don't know. It's very interesting. Most places have a return shipping label that you can pre-print and just put on the package and then it's good to go and you can track it. So it's a little different. Anyways, I do have the pink color that they came out with, which I was super excited about. The photos on the website definitely show the pink as a very pastel looking pink, but then the photos on their Instagram showed it as a extreme neon pink. So I don't know, they definitely varied in what you might get color wise, not knowing, you know, which color you were gonna get. Like, were the photos on Instagram edited so it was really bright, or were the photos on the website just taken and super washed out or something? I just didn't know, but it is very bright. So this is her. I actually love how bright this pink is. And this is the reason why I also wanted to buy this launch. I really wanted to try the V-seam collection, and then also pink. Like, it's so cute. I'm so sad that the material and the fit and everything is just not really for my body type, sadly, or personal preference. But yeah, I'll try these on. I'll also just give you a close-up real quick before I do, so you can see this material, how it's ribbed and stuff, or just stitched. Also, I'm noticing, what the heck? There's like a stain on it. Back here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see, it's a very faint stain. Okay, whatever. They're getting returned. Here's the logo. The logo I don't like. It's silver on this pink, and that just looks very not the best quality. Also ignore my self tanner on my hands, it's really crazy looking. And then the ribbing for the waistband. I love this pink so much. It's called Cotton Candy Pink. Actually, it is kind of washing itself out. Let me see. I showed the close-up, so you should be able to see what the true color was. It's definitely a bit more sheer. You can see your skin through it a little bit, or you can at least just see the color change. I'm not sure if you can see my tattoos. I have one on my hip and I have one on my thigh. And I'm wearing a nude thong for all these squat tests, so it's nothing dark. So if it is squat proof, it is a squat proof with a nude thong, not necessarily a black thong or any crazy pattern. I think it's probably pretty squat proof. Most colors are, especially if it's a thong, you know, it kind of just follows the thicker seaming of things and not necessarily underwear that's cutting out where the thinner part of the fabric would be most sheer. So I say nude thong, you should be clear. Definitely still big in the waistband. It has this weird, can you see what's happening with how the material is? Okay. Hopefully this picks up on camera. How this like material is just kind of pulled weird. Yeah, okay, this. I don't know what's happening. Definitely lots of extra fabric, Barbie crotch, a little bit, waistband, loose, gaping. And then the V-seam is definitely cutting my glutes off. I could feel it. Like I think for me, it should go up here a little bit more. Just to be more flattering for me. But if you have short glutes and like this material, then maybe it'll work for you. I'm gonna try on the cotton candy pink leggings real quick before I end this review so you can see how those look on. I don't think they're gonna be any different than how the bone gray fits, so yeah. I have the cotton candy pink leggings on now. Let me show ya. Oop. So definitely still just a lot of extra material. Here, can you see on me, especially around the back of the knees, in this area right here. This is what the glute seam looks like. Just a bit short on me, but I want to pull it up more to be more flattering, but there's also just so much waistband. It's, you know, halfway up my back. There's only this much of a gap between my sports bra. I could totally roll it down if I wanted to. But yeah, there's extra material right here, doing that weird pulling of the material. I don't know. Yeah, they just don't fit me that great, but the color is very cute. Thank you so much for watching. Sadly, this is not probably the best review or the most exciting because nothing fit me really that great and I wasn't in love with anything that I tried on today. Though I do love the colors. I think Lazuli Label is great and they have a lot of potential. They're still a very young, new brand in the industry, and I think they're still finding their way a little bit with a few tweaks on some of their products, like their Scrunch Sculpt collection, their V-Seam 2.0 that I just tried on. It could be really good for people, I guess, that have more of my body type and structured like I am. But if you do have shorter glutes, like the material that is kind of this seamless feel, it's a little bit different than other types of seamless that is my personal preference, then maybe this collection is probably really good for you. So it's just all kind of personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Take what I say and then maybe incorporate that into, okay, yes, I would probably love something like that, or no, this is probably not going to be something I like or want to spend my money on. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm an extra small in all the bottoms that I tried on today. I'm 105 pounds. I am 5'4" in height. So that is all my references for everything going into this or out of this, I guess. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.